could not agree with you anymore. If someone blocks you or ghosts you, leave them alone. Don't go stalk them or harass them or do anything like that. Manifestation comes without you lifting a finger. But people also need to understand, and oftentimes when I get comments like this, I assume that people come from a place of where it has happened to them. Like they blocked somebody or, ghosted somebody and that person wouldn't leave them alone and they're just terrified that, they might find a video like mine where I tell you how you can manifest above that. And they're like, oh my God, but I don't want this person in my life. But what if they're manifesting that, right? So first of all, you need to understand that everything that happens in your life is manifested through your subconscious. But second of all, nobody can manifest like on your behalf. So if you blocked somebody and you don't ever want to hear from them ever again, you can make that happen. Technically, you don't even need to block them in order to do that. But if you are the one that is being blocked or ghosted, you also created that. People are always very, very quick to jump on the bandwagon of you shouldn't manifest them on blocking you, like you're messing with their free will. Nobody has free will. So it goes both ways. So if someone is being nice to you, you're also manifesting that quote unquote against their free will. It doesn't matter. Anything that they do towards you is manifested. And I think especially if you're someone who has went through a lot of trauma, that is very, very difficult to kind of understand and grasp. Because those things come from people in your life not treating you correctly when you were at a very susceptible age. And I hate to say this, but the stuff that you see on TV every day and on the news and everywhere is making it worse. Which I am going to make a super dedicated video on YouTube about because I think it's a really, really important topic to talk about. But ghosting you and leaving you blocked or whatever also comes from a place of trauma. That's abandonment issues. That's, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough. That's also a part of trauma. And you need to realize that it starts and ends with you. Like your subconscious creates that, but you're not at fault for that. However, it is important for you to realize and change that because if someone blocks you or ghosts you or does any of those things, it's hurting you. You're going through anxiety. You're having panic attacks. You're feeling not good enough. You keep getting reaffirmed through their actions that you are not valuable and worthy. And that is just something I would never, ever wish on anybody. Even if you decided you would never want to date ever again for the rest of your life, feeling like this is not something that you're just bound to have to feel for the rest of your life. So you can use the voicemail technique that this comment came from. You can use all other kinds of techniques, but I'm valuable. I'm chosen. I'm always everybody's first option. Nobody dare ghosts me, leaves me, blocks me, whatever the case may be, because they see my worth and my value, but I don't need to prove that to them because I'm already valuable as is. Those are things you can tell yourself every single day. And then preferably, I would love for you to also do something with yourself and your life while you're waiting for those affirmations to take hold. Now, waiting is a little bit of you still have to do the work. You still have to don't claim or do any of that stuff. You still have to go and use whatever technique you want to use on a regular basis until you rewire your brain. But in the meantime, do something in your life that actually puts you into that state and that makes you feel like that. I just saw this comment today that I thought was really interesting where this one girl said, my husband found me when I had blue hair and I was all crazy and now I'm a trad wife because that's what I've always wanted to be. But he gave me the confidence and kind of allowed me to be my soft feminine self. And I've even personally experienced it myself. But if you start to put out there that you want change within yourself, other people on the outside are going to start reflecting that back to you. And then it's this really positive cycle, but you also got to keep going with it. So for me, it wasn't just I now feel more soft or, I feel better. No, I started taking the actions and I started seeing how proud I was of myself. And I started seeing improvement of things that my subconscious held on so tightly for such a long time that literally went away overnight. So one thing, example I can give you is when I grew up, I was taught how to renovate and basically try to do most things on my own. But I was also always told I can't do them without male supervision because I'm just not good enough. I'm not doing it right. So this really haunted me my whole life. And just yesterday, I cleaned out one of my windows and I re-siliconed it because the silicone came out. And I was so terrified again, but I was like, no, I can do this. I'm at a better place now. I'm so confident. And I was thinking about the people that I would show it to. And the silicone came out perfect for the first time in my life ever. But that's a result of me continuously working on that. So then my outer reality proved that to me by me acting differently, by me feeling differently, thinking differently. Same thing if someone ghosts or blocks you. It's always the same thing. It starts and ends with you. So you need to stop identifying with the version of yourself that gets blocked, that gets ghosted, and then you realize that it's not about leaving somebody alone or not, because you're already leaving them alone anyway if you're focusing on yourself. But they're going to come back and they're going to not want you to leave you alone, because now you're the one who shines. You're not putting them on a pedestal, they're going to put you on a pedestal. And that will not only change your romantic life, it will change everything in your life. So go and try it out and let me know how you go.